Did you know that 70% of women who cheat are never caught? That's right. While you sit there feeling secure in your relationship, the truth is you could be deceived right now without having the slightest clue. Shocking, isn't it? But don't panic just yet, because today I'm going to reveal the secrets about female infidelity that no one else will tell you. Hello, dear followers. I'm Sophia Monroe, your favorite behavioral coach, and today we're diving into a topic that will keep you glued to the screen until the very last second. What I'm about to share might completely change how you view your relationship. Have you ever wondered if she's being loyal? If the woman you love is truly faithful, or if she's playing you without you even realizing it? Well, you're not alone. Thousands of men have the same question, and today I'm going to reveal the signs that every cheating woman leaves behind. But before we dive in, let me give you a word of caution. What I'm about to share is based on years of experience and observation. This is powerful knowledge, and it's important to use it wisely. Take a moment, pause, and breathe. What you're about to hear might be tough, but it's something you need to know. Are you ready? Let's begin. Understanding infidelity. The first thing you need to understand about infidelity is that men and women cheat differently. Their behavior, their reasoning, and the way they hide their actions are not the same. While men tend to be more transparent and even careless in their actions, women, women, are masters of disguise. They can maintain an appearance of normalcy even when they're living a double life. But just like any game of hide and seek, there are always clues to uncover. You simply need to know where to look. Subtle clues, the shift in scent. Let's start with one of the most overlooked and subtle signs, a change in scent. Yes, your sense of smell can be your biggest ally in this investigation. A woman who's cheating often exhibits a noticeable but subtle change in her natural scent. This could come from a new perfume she's wearing to impress someone else, lingering traces of another person's scent after a meeting, or even hormonal changes caused by the stress of the situation. Let me give you an example. One of my clients, John, noticed that his wife suddenly started coming home smelling different. It wasn't perfume exactly, but something more subtle, something he couldn't identify. After a few weeks of paying attention, John discovered that his wife was having an affair with a co-worker. The unexpected scent. It was the detergent her lover used on his clothes, a detail John wouldn't have caught if he hadn't been paying attention. So if you notice a change in how she smells and can't explain it, don't dismiss it. It could be a sign. Shifts in routine, changes in her schedule. Another clue to watch for is a change in her schedule. Has she started coming home later than usual, leaving earlier, suddenly attending last-minute meetings or dinners with friends that never existed before? Routine shifts like these can be a big red flag. Think about it. If she's always come home at 6 p.m. for years, but now she's arriving at 8 p.m. without a clear explanation, something has changed. And no, it's not always because of an increased workload. A woman who is cheating has to carve out time for the other person, and that time often comes out of the hours she would normally spend with you. If her explanations are vague or inconsistent, it's time to ask questions. Show genuine interest in her day and pay attention to how she responds. Her words, or her lack of them, can tell you a lot. An increase in affection. This next sign might surprise you. When most people think of cheating, they assume the cheater would act cold or distant. But in reality, many women who cheat become more affectionate toward their partners. Why? There are two main reasons. First, guilt. Feeling guilty about their actions, they might overcompensate by being extra loving. Second, it's a strategy to keep you feeling secure and unaware of what's really going on. Picture this. She suddenly starts cooking your favorite meals more often, being more affectionate in bed, or surprising you with little gifts for no reason. While this might sound wonderful, if it comes out of nowhere and is paired with other signs we're discussing here, it could be a red flag. Excessive sweetness might be covering up something bitter underneath. Changes in appearance. Another sign to watch for is a sudden change in her appearance. If she starts paying more attention to how she looks, it could be a warning sign. This might show up as a new diet, more frequent trips to the gym, a major wardrobe update, or even a drastic change in hairstyle. Of course, taking care of oneself is normal and healthy. But if these changes come out of nowhere and align with other signs of infidelity, you need to ask yourself, is she doing this for you or for someone else? Loss of peace. Now let's talk about a sign that's not as tangible but just as important: the loss of peace in your relationship. This is something many men feel but often dismiss. It's that nagging feeling in the pit of your stomach that tells you something is wrong, even if you can't pinpoint what it is. If the peace in your relationship has vanished, if there's constant tension in the air without an obvious reason, don't ignore it. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. It's like the universe nudging you, saying, "Wake up, something's off here." I'm not talking about paranoia or baseless jealousy. I'm talking about that deep, instinctual sense that something has changed. Trust your gut. It's often more accurate than you think. Infidelity in the virtual world. One of the most overlooked signs of infidelity today lies in the digital world. Social media, messaging apps, and online forums have created new opportunities for cheating. If your partner is constantly glued to her phone, gets nervous when you approach, or suddenly starts using passwords on apps that were once open, this could be a red flag. Cheating no longer requires physical meetings. All it takes is a smartphone and an internet connection. It could be happening right under your nose while you're sitting together on the couch watching TV. Pay attention to her behavior online. Is she more secretive than usual? Does she close apps as soon as you walk into the room? These behaviors, combined with other signs, could point to infidelity. Why women cheat. Now you might be wondering, why do women cheat? The reasons are complex and varied. It could be dissatisfaction in the relationship, the thrill of something new, low self-esteem, or even revenge for a past betrayal. But one thing is certain: cheating always leaves a mark. And here's the hard truth: many times infidelity isn't about you. It's not because you aren't attractive enough, successful enough, or good enough in bed. Often it's about something missing inside her, an emotional void she doesn't know how to fill in a healthy way. Now that you know the signs, it's up to you to pay attention and decide what to do with this knowledge. Have you ever been in a situation of betrayal? How did you handle it? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could help someone else going through the same thing. If this content was helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. There's so much more valuable content coming, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Each like and subscription motivates me to keep bringing you life-changing information. On the final screen, you'll see links to other videos that complement this topic. Don't miss out. Give them a watch. Thank you for listening, and remember, knowledge is power.